Thank you. Thank you very much. Good evening. Bonsoir à tous. All of you sitting out there tonight, you know how important sport is to Canadian culture. Indeed, even just to our Canadian experience of life. You know the great benefits that can come from participation in sport. Physically, mentally, socially, emotionally. 60 years ago, doing research at a school just only about 3 blocks west of here on Beverly Street, I found a whole segment of our Canadian community who just didn't have the opportunity to access those sport benefits. And really, my mission became bringing them into the Canadian sport family. The fact that I get this honor tonight sort of identifies to me that that mission has largely been accomplished. Yeah. Well, I have to thank you, all of you, for accepting literally thousands of Special Olympics athletes, their coaches, the great volunteers we have, and their parents into your sport family. You can't imagine the marvelous things that it does for their lives. I want to say thank you to the Canadian Sports Hall of Fame, its marvelous staff, the board, the super volunteers they have out there, including a very special man named Darcy, who's here tonight and is a very special friend of mine. You should go out there if you can. If you ever get the chance and you're in Calgary, go out to the hall, really. You will be inspired and proud as Canadians at what they've created out there. And even beyond what they created, what they do to preserve our Canadian sport heritage. You'll be inspired. I want to just mention 3 great universities, Toronto, Western, and McMaster. The support and assistance that I received at all 3 were major factors in making it possible for me to do what I did. The same can be said of the Kennedy family and the Kennedy Foundation in Washington, D.C. And, of course, Harry Red Foster and the Foster Foundation here in Toronto. So, there's only one other person I would like to mention here tonight. I would like to say thanks to a very special woman named Marion. You know, I've been married to Marion for 60 years, almost, okay? And she's covered me. You know, when you get serious about sport, it's very demanding. I traveled a great deal. I missed a lot of dinners, I can tell you. But she covered me at home and raising 4 terrific children. And beyond that, she appeared whenever I needed her, anywhere in the world, to overcome the challenges of creating Special Olympics, including those very first games in Soldier Field in Chicago in 1968. So, Mayor, thank you for what you did. You should get at least half the credit. And so, you get to wear this jacket on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Okay? Thank you all for being here tonight. I hope you have a terrific evening. Good night.